Sorry, we lost you there. Can you tell us exactly what happened in the Methodist Church this morning? We understand you were one of those leaders who was there.
Yes, what happened was that we did a report back on the meetings that were held in the last week, and on Monday in particular, where the UNHCR, United Nations High Commission on Refugees, the number of NGOs and civil society, a Department of Home Affairs, and also the different health and social development departments, where we discussed with them, and the leaders were supposed to come back to us after we have to make certain action points, and they never came back. And so we then decided to go, and we were asked to go and report back to the community in the church, which we did. And obviously it was very emotional, very hectic, and the Archbishop of Cape Town was also with us in that meeting, and a few other religious leaders.
Now, can you confirm, Mr. Nissen, can you confirm that yourself, the Archbishop Thabo Makgoba, and other leaders were in fact attacked by the refugees?
Well, we were attacked by not all the refugees. Now, what happened is that there was a pastor that spoke, and then one of the leaders, the leader, JP, then rushed to this pastor and started hitting him. And then as we were in front, the pastor was with us, and then some others came and just started to attack us.
Now, were you harmed in any way physically?
Well,
I mean, simply put, are you injured?
Yeah. Well, I've got a bump on my head. My finger is, I still need to go to the doctor to see what, maybe it's just out of sync. And then also they pulled us down, and the Archbishop has been knocked to his head.
And do you know the condition of the Archbishop?
Well, I walked the Archbishop to his office, and we'll call him now, because we just wanted to calm the situation as well outside. And the
local law enforcement agency, did you call the police? Are the police at the scene, or were they on the scene when you left?
No. They weren't on the scene when we left, but the police were. We also feel that maybe for now, if we can just keep everything down, let the tempest go down, and then maybe engage the police and engage other officials. But I know I've been in contact with the police, and I think they will soon be visiting the place.
Now, Mr. Nissen, why are these refugees behaving like this? Because just the other week, we understand they stopped Gift of the Givers, which has been supporting them for some time. They stopped Gift of the Givers, an NGO that is helping them not to access the church. And now they attack you and other church leaders like Archbishop Thabo Makgoba. It doesn't make sense to us. Why do you think they're doing this?
You see, if you disagree with the leadership, anything they say, oh, you heard say something on the television or radio that to say they're unreasonable, then they cut you out.
So how do you think we're going to resolve this situation?
Well, I just want them to calm down. I will speak to the police later, and the group that is organizing civil society, they're at a meeting now, and then what we'll do is we'll sit and then regroup and see what we can do to engage these groupings.
Okay, Mr. Nissen, thank you very much for taking time to talk to us. Please go and sort out the finger and sort out yourself there after this attack at the Methodist Church in Cape Town. We'll keep track on that story.